Hey YouTube, it's your girl Shalise Speaks, and I wanted to come on here and give you guys my take on Monique boycotting Netflix. So she wants us all to boycott Netflix because of the fact that they are not going to give her more than $500,000 to do a comedy special. And I have a couple of views on that. While I understand why Miss Monique wants to boycott, I also do understand Netflix's offer of $500,000. Let's be honest, since Precious came out, Monique has been blackballed, and the reason why is because she refused to do press junkets because they weren't paying her for it. And I completely understand that because I don't work for free either, so I get that. But you got blackballed, and here's the bad thing: she got blackballed by black people. Oprah and Lee Daniels, let's be real, they did. They blackballed her, and then they, dusted it off like nothing ever happened, and she ain't been the same since. Almost Christmas, I think, did pretty good in the movies, but that was in, 2016? In 2017, I don't really think Monique did anything. I think she might have had one stand-up special that she put out, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Monique fan, and I haven't even seen it. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't something that I felt like I needed to buy, and usually I buy or watch everything Monique, but I did not buy that. I don't know, maybe because I didn't see any snippets of it that were enough to make me say, oh, let me go ahead and order that off Amazon and get that and watch that. But I never bought it. I never watched it. Nobody that I know bought it because nobody ever said, hey, do you want to watch this? So literally, Monique doesn't realize that her influence is not the same on the African American community that it once was. And I don't know if it's because she lost weight, and so now big girls such as myself feel like I can't relate to you. I don't feel like that, but I don't know if other plus-size women or big girls feel that way. But either way it goes, Monique is not drawing in the views. Also, remember, go on Netflix and type in her name. She has, I believe, 2 things on there. I believe it's like, it's the one where she had on the jail suit. What is that? I Could Be Your Cellmate. And then she has something else on there. So she has like 2 things that are on Netflix. She also has to realize that Netflix is also going to base what they're going to pay you based off of the views that you've had on Netflix. So if that's all that you got on there and you're not getting no views on that, they gonna base they pay off of what your views are. So you may feel like you're the best comedian. I think she's good. I don't think she's the best female comedian ever, but I do think she's good. But you literally don't have the audience that you once had. You don't. And everybody's been going to body positive, which is what she was promoting back when she was heavier, was body positivity. And everybody's going body positive, and she's went health positive, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to do it myself. But she does not generate the views according to Netflix's tracking. They're looking at the fact of, okay, she's got these 2 specials on here, and people ain't really watching it like that. That's why she was offered $500,000. It's not because Amy Schumer is white, and it's not because Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are black males. She also has to realize all 3 of them have a white audience. Let's be real. Most black people don't like Chris Rock. I actually like Chris Rock. He's okay. He ain't in my top 5. Not gonna lie to you. He's not. But he's alright. Dave Chappelle. I never watched the Chappelle Show. I didn't like it. I thought it was stupid. But some people like stuff like that. Some people like what they feel like is stupid funny. I don't like stupid funny. I want it to be funny, but in my mind, I want it to make sense. So I personally did not like the Chappelle Show. I actually did watch the Dave Chappelle stand-up on Netflix. I thought it was funny. But as far as the Chappelle Show, didn't watch it because I didn't like it. So, and if you want to be honest, that was geared more towards a white audience. That's why eventually he stepped out, because they were trying to make it to where it was too much coonery and buffoonery. And he like, look, y'all forgot I'm still black. I'm only going to do so much before I'm going to have to tap out because I can't look at myself in the mirror and do this stuff. So he tapped out, but then guess what? He was kind of like the great black hype. Everybody was waiting on Dave. Like, come on, Dave. He done got all buffed up like black man superhero and popped out, and he's making his money. But Monique never had that type of a following. She had a following just because it was big girls who had low self-esteem and that were watching her trying to build their own self-confidence. But guess what? We done built it. Everybody's in body positivity now. And you got blackballed, so we literally don't see you. There's a whole plus size movement going on, and you're not a part of it. Nobody's seeing you. You haven't done a movie, in my knowledge, since 2016, and it's 2018, and you're mad because they offered you $500,000. Now, I also get why she's fussing about it, because you do have to look at the fact that there are going to be other African-American female comedians that are going to go on Netflix or they're going to have meetings with, and they're going to offer them something. You want to make sure that they're offering them something that is fair. But you also have to realize they're going to offer them based off of what they feel like they worth. And so a person that she brought up was Tiffany Haddish. 2017 was that girl's year. I'm sorry, I think right now if Netflix was to make an offer, they would offer her at least $5 million. And I bet you she'd jump on it. But I bet they jump on paying her that $5 million too. Who's going to say it's not in the talks or the works already right now? Because let's be real. Girls Trip, Tiffany was already good on the Carmichael show. But Girls Trip sent her over everything. That and then her telling that story about Groupon with Will and Jada, she's going to be fine. So you can't base what you do and don't accept off of somebody else, because at the end of the day, we're all going to be judged as individuals. So I get what she's saying. I'm not going to boycott Netflix. First of all, I don't even have Netflix. I use somebody else's from time to time. I don't really watch it a lot, though. Like, literally, if I watch Netflix, you talking maybe once a month. I got Amazon Prime. I don't even know if Monique is even on Amazon Prime. I've never even searched for it. But, again, see what I'm saying? So, and that's my take. And I have seen Monique in stand-up, and she was awesome. It was a long time ago. I think I was maybe... I ain't gonna tell my age like that, but it was a good... I didn't even have my kid, so that was a good 10 years ago, because he's 8. But Monique's audience isn't there anymore. And until she puts out some work that we actually want to watch and that people are actually buzzing about, this boycott ain't gonna help her, because people are not about to go around and stop subscribing to Netflix just because they only offered you $500,000. I would have took the $500,000, and what I would have did is I would have said, okay, I'm gonna take this $500,000, but this $500,000 is gonna cover X amount of views and X amount of streams, and anything over that, you're gonna have to pay me X amount of dollars or $1 per stream after that or something. I don't know exactly how the revenue is calculated for stuff that's streaming. That's streaming. So that's my opinion. I would have took the $500,000, but I would have had it set up to where I would have gotten some type of a bonus for views over a certain number of streams. And then when they come back and say, "Oh, Monique, that was great. It went wonderful. We want to do it again." All right, well, based off of the streams I got on this, I want this. That's how you negotiate. But she just went gung-ho. I'm just going to boycott. You can't keep boycotting everybody in Hollywood, baby. That ain't going to work. And I'm not saying go around and tuck your tail and apologize, but at some point, you're going to have to accept an offer and start building yourself back up to where people are talking about you and they are missing, okay, where's Monique at? Because I haven't asked that in a long time. You have to get back to that level where people are watching you on a regular and consistent basis, and where you are giving us what we want to see on a consistent basis, because especially with your audience strictly being African Americans and you're not that crossover comedian, either figure out how to cross over or figure out how to get your audience back so that you can get what you want at the end. But I don't think them paying Monique $500,000 was going to hurt Tiffany Haddish if they offer her a special this year, because they going to look at Tiffany's year last year and say, all right, let's do it. And they're going to offer her some money. So, that's my take. You can always leave your take down below. Now, granted, these are all my opinions. They ain't law. It's not etched in stone nowhere. It's just my humble opinion. Until she gets her views up on Netflix and until she becomes really relevant again, that is the offer, baby. So, don't go around canceling your Netflix account. We have to allow her time to get out of her own way so that she can get her views up, so she can put out stuff that we want to see, so that we can actually want to go watch it. And then she might also want to try to figure out a way to become a crossover comedian like Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock, somebody that can talk about a situation in a way that it can relate to everybody in the room and not just one set of people. So that is my take on the Monique Netflix situation. I actually don't have Netflix. I will probably be getting Netflix and Hulu probably around April, because I know I want to watch Handmaid's Tale and all that. So I need to get a Hulu account for that. But that is my take. So thank you guys for watching. I don't do these type of videos very often, but you can like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff down below. Thank you for watching.